Hey guys, how's it going? Today is Monday, October 14th, 2024. Today, I'm working on changing the oil in New Holland skid loader. I got the oil dropped out of it. It was still finishing draining, and I got some of the filters changed. Got the new engine oil filter on, new fuel filters. Just gotta get that stuff primed whenever I get oil back in. I still have the hydraulic oil filter change yet. Usually save that one for last because it's always fun to get off. You end up smashing your knuckles and everything else off the radiator here, but we'll get it done. I already did my smart thing for the day. I had it drained out into this jug I cut the side out of, and once the oil got drained down so far, it was only trickling out and it missed the jug and run all over the floor. And I got a lathe down there to put the drain plug back in, so have to get some sawdust and soak that up. I just got the skid loader back. It wasn't working right. It wouldn't even start. Something with the digital the dash. It has a digital dash in it. When you turn the key on, it would just buzz and we thought maybe the board had went bad, but it ended up being a blown fuse back there at the engine bay. We had gotten that fixed and we got it back, and it was due for a service, so that's what I'm working on. And then our Gale skid loader today, it's got a radiator hose that blowed out. It's got a pinhole in it, so it's overheating. It's actually up at the heifer farm right now, so got that one to fix too. But good news is the 2090's fixed. It ended up being that power shift box on the side. We'd sent it down to Marv, and Marv got it fixed back up for us, and Dad got it put back on the tractor, and it's now back on the mixer, so that's good. Had somebody comment and say, well, at least the skid loaders aren't broke down. Well, spoke too soon. This one here was actually broke down at the time, a few days after I'd filmed that video. So it seems like it's always something. I mean, it's gonna be whenever this equipment gets run all the time, you're gonna have to deal with breakdowns. No matter what brand of equipment it is, that's just how it goes. You're gonna have breakdowns. The custom harvest crew is actually here today. They just gotten here. They're getting the corn chopped off. They're filling ag bag across the road right now, so I have to film some of that then. Pretty much just engine overhaul in a jug. If you know, you know. Well, did my second dumb thing for the day. I forgot this skid loader has this here overflow tube, so you can't put the oil in very fast or else it'll just run right out that tube. There's hardly any going in the engine. It was all going on the ground, so that was just a waste of 10 minutes and a waste of 2 gallon of oil. Finally got it filled up with oil. It took like 5 years until I pulled the dipstick out. Then it did go in a little faster, but not too much. But it's full now. Just makes me sick seeing all that good oil laying on the ground, but there's nothing I can do about it. Gotta take this little plug out here. The skid loader has the electronic fuel pump on it, so when you turn the key, everything will fill up with fuel, and then we'll be able to start it up. Let all that air get out of there. Everything is good to go. One last thing, I want to pull this down to the milk house, get some hot water, and just spray everything out good. Flush the radiator out. I found that's the best way to clean them. You can blow them out with the air hose, but it don't get them as good unless you use good hot water. It If you have enough pressure, it'll blow everything out of those fins and keep the skid loader running cool. We're actually going to be filling the silage trench up at the heifer farm too after they get these bags full. The skid loader should be ready to go. Fluids are topped off. I got it washed out good back here. That oil cooler was really plugged up with gunk, so hopefully it'll be all right now. We weren't having trouble with it, but it sure didn't help it at all. I went through and greased it. That's done. Put the shields all back on that plate on the bottom. Just gotta put some fuel in it yet. They have that 200-foot bag over there almost filled up. And then they're gonna do another bag over there. That'll be a 250-foot bag. They're 10 foot wide and then 200 long, and then next one will be 250 foot long. And then we're gonna do a third one up on top of the hill because there's not enough room over there because we have 2 bags carryover from last year. That'll be a 300-footer up there, so it's gonna take a good bit of silage to fill those 2, but all depending on when they can get done. We're gonna be filling the trench here eventually. It's the next day here now. We're working on filling the trench today. They're chopping right out back of the barn here now. They did the upper piece, and now they're doing this piece, and then that'll be it for the trench. They had started this morning with some dryer stuff, put that on the bottom, and then this corn here yet, it's still really green. I don't think the camera can pick it up out there because of the glare, but it's definitely plenty green and it's packing good. That's what you want on a trench like that. You need it green so it packs to force the oxygen out. That way it keeps better. There for a while we had 2 tractors and then the skid loader running, but now my dad can't work this end of the pile while I work that end of the pile anymore like we were doing, so he's just running the one tractor for pushing and the other tractor for packing. The skid loader's not too much use anymore.